Hello, everybody, or anybody. Probably nobody's going to watch this, but I just drafted this absolutely disgusting. Look at this, absolutely disgusting redback party deck, and I didn't record the draft, but I just thought I had to do a video just to see how this performs. So just a quick run through of the deck for removal. We have these three. These are all premium. Spikefield Hazard is, of course, I would rather have Royal Eruption, but it's a land spell, and this deck will be concerned with trading with like Tseem Royal Mages or Pack Beasts or Cell Swords or like X1s, 2-drops on the other side that we don't want to trade our stuff off with. We don't want to trade our buck catch up with this stuff, and then this can come in handy. It also goes face. It's worth remembering. I actually won a game by lethaling with Spikefield Hazard. Then, so it's a party deck. So our party enablers is that we have a pretty good spread here. With 3 wizards and 4 warriors and actually 6 rogues, and then of course the 2 pack beasts for clerics or for whatever we need. So probably you're not going to have a full party, but we will get party discount in every single game is my okay, actually we also have Vanquish the Weak, so yeah, very good removal suite. The removal suite is sweet. So that's our enablers for party. Then the payoffs is Buckcatcher. I would have liked more of those, but whatever. Then the 2 Ravager's Mazes. I guess you're thinking something like, don't play 2 Ravager's Mazes. It's not that good. Well, if you look at what I have in the sideboard, it's pretty depressing. This is because this deck was actually pretty hard to find. Was pretty hard to carve out the lane for this deck, and I waffled a bit, and for a lot of time in pack 1 I only saw blue, and yeah, so I don't have really anything else to put here. I could put a Scourge Rider, but with 16 creatures I think the Ravager's Mazes will be fine, and I don't draw 2 of 2 that often. Alright, so Buckcatcher is a payoff, and the Ravager's Mazes payoff, Electromancer payoff, and then of course the 2 Shadowskull Minotaurs, absolutely bonkers in this deck. Like we'll play this for 4 mana or 3 mana sometimes even, and 5/4 haste is in this deck is just like in limited. That's just disgusting, and if that's disgusting, then Zagras, okay, that's just. That doesn't make sense in limited how good this card is. Then there's just like some nice small filler stuff that is like the best type of filler that you could possibly have. For instance, there's a Skyclave Shave here. That's a bomb. That's an S tier card. It's not a party type, but that doesn't matter. It's still so good. And then we have some small synergies with the Sneaking Guide and the Relic Robber and Night Runner. These do not fit particularly well in the deck, other than that they are rogues. But with the Sneaking Guide, they become very good. And yeah, then for no reason at all, we also have a Crawling Barons, which is just a first pickable card. So yeah. So I am making this draft, making this video to just document how unfair life is, because I will go 2-3 with this deck or something. Like, you know that feeling when you just draft something ridiculous and then you just get hit with the variance hammer. Yeah, but so let's see if the recording is still on. It is. All right, so let's take this for a spin and see what we can do. Like, I mean, on average, this deck would get to 7 wins, right? On average. But who knows? And already we have a problem. No, we don't have a problem because we have Songmad. We don't have 2-drops. This hand is not very good compared to what the deck is capable of. And we are on the draw, so this probably does not look like a game where we'll just run the opponent over. And this could be our first loss, but of course, when you look at this hand, the good removal spell, a bad rare, but if this had been an uncommon, this would have been a fine uncommon and a fine creature. And then you say, oh, it's a bad hand, that means the deck is absolutely 100% busted, of course. So we're playing against Biggie Bua. And I think I will play... Actually, I think I will play the Mountain. I think that's... And I immediately regret it because I have the Shatterskull Minotaurs. Now we see the Crawling Barons. This is a little bit annoying, like only playing something on 3. But of course the Relic Robber will be absolutely smashing here. It has haste, so... And they tapped out, so this is already very nice all of a sudden. And with the Vanquish the Weak, okay, they bubble snared it. But it did get in for some damage there, so it's fine. And we have Royal Eruption. I think we are playing Songmad into Ardent Electromancer into Bugcatcher here. I think that's a pretty easy play. We need the second red if we draw Shatterskull Minotaur. Okay, they are. That's not what. That's so sad for them. I'm not blocking that. Okay, so I think we vanquish that blocker and attack for 1,000,000. I think that's pretty. There's nothing really to be said for that. And yeah, probably this game is just over. But playing 2 field researches just to dig up. I will play the lands like that. They played a creature and a bubble snare this game. And the other stuff just put stuff in their hand. Okay, Vanquish the Weak. Oops. Oh, okay. Yeah. So let's see. We can hit with the Barons, putting them within lethal. So from the Royal Eruption. Oh, let's do this. I do want to do that. Then let's attack with that. And I can't drop this because like I'm not afraid of Mind Drain here. Like there's absolutely no way they can win this game. Even with the token here. Divina, fine. And then Royal Eruption face wins the game. Nice. Okay, so that was not really a test of the deck. I mean, they didn't play anything. But I found actually that this, like, the more I get into this format, the more aggressive the better the aggressive decks seem to be. Oh, this is a little bit. I'm not going to mulligan this, but it's absolutely not the hand you want to see. I guess red to not show Bloodthirst. Nectar Pot. Okay, Zagras. The Nectar Pot. Are we doing something about that? I don't think so. I don't think so. And if we are, we probably want to use the Vanquish for it. So we will Vanquish that. I know it's 2 for 1, but we do not want the static, and then we can kill the. Then that has converted mana cost 0. So yeah, and they would have gotten advantage already. So let's see. How do we do this? Do we play the Scorch Rider? That will get us significantly behind if they have removal for it. So I actually think we want to kill their onboard stuff. Except that if they don't, like Scorch Rider, we will play Scorch Rider almost as a removal spell. How much damage do they have? They have 6 damage, will put us to 9. Let's say they just remove this with a. I guess it's actually pretty hard to remove Rapid Bite. We put out this. So they gain a little bit of life. We would like to draw some more removal. This situation is very so they attack like that. And I guess I just want to protect my life total, right? Subtle Strike doesn't get us here. And being at 13 is fine for me. And I won't be able to play Zagras. Oh, Subtle Strike did get us. Oh. Okay. No decisions. We have to Bloodthirst that one. Yeah, this situation is not looking particularly well. But I mean, Arbor Mage. Okay. Maybe this will be a decent blocker. Don't have attacks, unfortunately. If they're able to deal with it, we are just losing. Yeah, it was a blocking with the and now we're just dead, I think. We do have this. That's not doing anything really. Okay, so we will do this. Yes, I do. Then I want to block. And now, am I blocking the Arbor Mage and then Spikefield Hazard? Or am I trying to... Let's say I go to 1, I draw another, like something that can block. This thing has menace. So I'll go to 2. I will have to find removal for the constrictor. If I eat this, the nectar pod, this will be bigger. And maybe I draw Royal Eruption. So I think this is the best I can do. Like then I have to draw Royal Eruption. But if I do, okay, this is now a very big problem, of course. And by very big problem, I mean the game is lost now. Okay, let's go Fissure Wizards. Yes, I do want to discard a card. Do I want to discard the maze, actually? I'm not going to use the maze. So I'll discard the maze, and it's a land, and that's game. Okay, so you know that happens. First one, 50% with our broken deck. Bit of a feel bad, but you know, I shouldn't be playing matching if I wasn't prepared for that sort of stuff. And you know, I'm not entitled to winning. That's not a thing. This is a find hand. Opponent goes first. A little bit annoying. Banner it. Not a huge problem for us. I think just getting this out. Well, I think we'll just have to kill that basically immediately before it grows to be too much of a problem. And then with a little bit of luck, they will attack with the banneret and not drop a blocker, leaving them open for Relic Robber. Okay, wow. Are we looking at the second loss here? What do we want to play first? I think we want to be mana efficient. I think we want to be mana efficient, but this is a little bit depressing. But of course they played Broken Rare, very good uncommon. And we can't block this. So the Scourge Rider, we cannot allow them to have removal for the Scourge Rider. Of course, there's nothing we can do about it if they have removal. Wow. We are getting destroyed here. It's ridiculous. Oh my god! That's disgusting. Oh my god. Well, they had it all, huh? Yeah, so there's nothing we can do. We are going to have to do this and cry, and they'll have removal, and it's terrible. But at least, like, pumping with the banneret. Okay, so Am I going 1-3 with this deck? That will have to be the most depressing thing ever. I'm playing 16 lanes. He wants to play something. He wants to get the Luminarch Aspirant back and play it. Okay. So we are playing this. And they will put the counter. Like, are we just killing the Luminarch's Aspirant because that's, in the long run, the most dangerous one? Or are we trying to be clever somehow, some way? They'll probably put the counter on the Root Grazer. And then we could kill that. We could draw Spikefield Hazard. But I think they're out of cards, so I think we just kill the biggest one. Then take 6. But if we top deck something amazing, it has to be pretty damn amazing now. And I might, like, this is not fun. This is really not fun. I mean, oh my god. So I have to double jump. Yes, I do. That's I mean, I have lost this game. I am officially 1-2 with the best deck I have drafted the entire format. I've won 7-0 with like stuff that compared to this are train wrecks, and now I'm going 1-3. Don't complain. Do not complain. It's variance. I'm also a chess player. I should go play chess. But look at that. 1-2, and I'm going to be 1-3. No. Like, the previous stuff doesn't matter, right? Previous stuff doesn't matter at all. You'll have to go and make the best play at all times and try to maximize your chance of winning. It's the only thing you could possibly do. Did I make mistakes of not mulliganing these sort of semi-weak hands? Or what? I mean, okay, this is a good hand. Prepared for losing. Okay, we are on the play at least. So I think just dropping the shade makes the most sense because it's so good and we want to see if we can trade it off while they while we have lands in hand. This card is busted. Like, it doesn't go on top of your library. It goes... Okay, so... Here we first attack. Then we drop this. I don't think we're concerned with them gaining 1 a turn. They're red-black, so it's not like they're dropping some... Like they could drop the Blight Priest or whatever. It's not a huge thing. So I think we will just drop this. Okay, so it's so much nicer being on the play than on the draw. Okay, we are going to... Are we even vanquishing that, or are we just dropping Sneaking Guide and Fissure Wizard and then I guess we could also attack first, right? And then Sneaking Guide and Pack Beast. Because if this is a land with the Night Runner, or a Royal Eruption, well, we are just playing that because it's free. Skulker, not concerned with that. I guess we just drop the... This is until end of turn, right? You might get from... So we can do it second main phase. So let's see if there's something we would rather drop. Getting some pretty decent card advantage here. No, we can't play that, but we can play this and then Pack Beast, because... Or can I discard this? Does anybody know if I can discard that? No, it's an exile. It's not in my hand. I can't discard stuff from exile. Okay, so is there a reason to play Pack Beast over Fissure Wizard? Both gives me enough for Zagras. I feel like it's Pack Beast. It shouldn't matter too much. Right. So we'll keep this in hand for the shade, and we will drop Zagras and attack with everything, and they will have to do something amazing to not just die now. So they can trade those off, that's fine. They are at 8. Huge board advantage. Maybe it's 2. That's fine. Let's see. So if we drop Fissure Wizard first, we won't be able to. So maybe we just vanquish that. I think we just vanquish that just to get this game over with. And then we still have sneaking guide. So now they have to do something pretty amazing. Yeah, and we can Electromancer into Fisher Wizard. So, okay. Well, that was more like how I had imagined the deck would play. Not just getting destroyed in the first 2 games, or destroyed 2 times in the first 3 games, I guess. When I'm on the draw, I think I've learned that when I'm on the draw and I have a slow hand, I'll just mulligan. Like a hand that came to preserve my life total. Because I am not playing the defense very well. This is an all-out, no all gas, no brakes, no defense sort of deck. I go first. I'm thinking about mulliganing this hand. My first play is on 4. But I am keeping it and losing, and then I will scream at the screen. It's just so hard with these 2. If I draw any 2-drop, if I had been on the draw, I would have mulliganed. Okay, that's not a problem. And now we are talking. And we will see if we can just trade those off, because, you know, Rapid Bite, Blight Blade, Zagras would be annoying. Like, that's one way they can deal with Zagras from green, right? So no, we won't trade them off just yet, because okay, they're not even attacking. That's nice. Now this is looking very good. 2 types, and if we draw mana, draw any land, and even if we don't, Ravager's Maze on Bugcatcher is fine. And of course, any land unlocks Zagras. That's what we want to see, you know. We want to see them playing field researches and deliberates all day, every day. Are we? Yeah, we are playing Zagras and attacking, and then hopefully draw Spikefield Hazard or some way to deal with the Blight Blade so we can get in with the Minotaur. Like, drawing Spikefield Hazard would be awesome. Zagras is really good. Yeah, we want to see them play Deliberate, Field Research. You know, we want to see them have a control deck. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see aggro, and we don't want to be on the draw. Playing against Jason Wooden. I'm so embarrassed about how much I cry from. Well, all my stuff still has Death Touch. And this gives Menace. So I could drop Minotaur and not attack, or I could drop this and attack for 7, which I think is actually better. it does give menace. There's no flash. And then not attacking with the Pack Beast. And I'm not playing this as a land either, because if I draw a land, of course, then I have lethal. Wow, okay. Poor guy. So I think, unless they play another Blightblade, we have lethal with Minotaur. And then Alpha Strike. Yep. That's the game. And it's the game in a couple different ways. I think we just, like, we take that. That's 1 point of damage. That's 3. That is winning. Take that. All attack. Gain 1 billion. Pumps for the bug catcher and win. Okay, so we got to 3 wins. I'm just so embarrassed how much I cried from losing those games. But I'm an emotional kind of guy. What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? Now at least if I lose, I'll be at 50%. And, you know, that's fine. It's magic. I should go play chess if I don't want to. Okay, this is a sort of curve out style hand. Of course we need some more lands, but we do have stuff to do. Sneaking Guide, into Skulker, into Night Runner. Unfortunately they're all rogues. But the fact, okay, so this is going very well. Attack, drop this. And these rogues sort of has built-in synergy. Weird as it may seem, I think I am playing the, let's just attack first, see if they, okay. As it may seem, I think we're playing the Night Runner because maybe we don't draw lands. Did draw a land, but we'd rather attack with these two. Let's see, how does this work even? Attack with these two, they will block the Celebrant on the Night Runner. And it'll just be, or I could attack with everybody and hope they want to, I think I'll attack, I think I am attacking with everybody actually. And then they are allowed to eat the Sneaking Guide. Because if I draw a land, I'd rather play that, then I'll have Zagras next turn. Or is that too greedy? Is that ridiculous? Because if I don't draw a land, there's nothing here I would rather play. I'll just go attack like this. I attack like this. It's still 2 points of damage. No, we didn't go the extremely greedy way. And we will play this like so. And I mean, this is good for them, but I'm actually not that concerned. I'm actually not that concerned, really. But of course I would very much like to draw a land. And I did. And we just go like this. Then we attack all of these. And now they have to do something absolutely incredible. The fact that Zagras give your squad Death Touch is just... that's just unnecessary. That's just unnecessary. That's too good. I mean, their hand has to be the most amazing hand in all of Limited for them not to have lost this game. They're at 6. I have Ravager's Maze. Even if they drop Swarm and then the Verdict, the squad is actually rather small, but I do get in for a little bit more damage like this, and I think we're going to see a head explosion. I have 10 points of unblockable damage here. They are at 6. They could deal with something, but there's no way they're dealing with all of this. I'm really happy I recorded this session, because I'd have to go back and look at those losses and see, did I play that, could I have played that better? And maybe, if somebody is watching this, I mean, I have 12 subscribers and they're all alt accounts from my mom. Just kidding, but I have 12 subscribers. If anybody will watch this and say, well, actually you have made a mistake there and there and there, which I think is pretty likely, then please point it out. Because, I want to be better. I wanna be the very best that there ever was, or however that song goes, the Pokemon song. So the deck is very, very vulnerable to being on the draw. Not very vulnerable, it's just, it is vulnerable to being on the draw, but we have 4 removal spells. That's all that, and they are all good. 5 if you count Bike Field Hazard. Stupendous. These are ranked players. It's number 279 in the world, and we go first and play Treachery. This is a little bit of a creature light hand, but of course we can deal with most stuff. So we go Treachery into Shade, and Shade is recursive. Okay, there's going to be a long time before that's dangerous. So Swamp into Shade, just like that. And this can be Eruptioned or Thirsted if we need to, but probably we'll just attack the Shade into it. And the Shade is so good. I would rather have another Shade than I would have Zagras in this deck, I think, because sometimes you won't get to play Zagras, but this is a 2-drop. You run this out on turn 2 like I just did, and the opponent is like, how am I dealing with that? Of course, Nahiri's Binding, Bubble Snare. Yeah, we don't have blocks. They need the type, I guess. So this actually doesn't do anything. So we'll just attack. Okay, so they want to... Oh, I played the land first. Oh, that's such a punt. That's such a punt. I think I will. I'm not royal eruptioning that, am I? Or maybe I am because I want to drop land and something else. It's just it doesn't equal the number of creatures in your party. So maybe they will drop some. I can't believe I played the land first. That's such a punt. I think I am royal eruptioning that. I don't want to get too far behind, and I have a second removal spell in hand. Third if you count Spikefill Hazard, but probably you don't. I mean, playing against a like top 300 guy and then dropping the land when you have like the most important landfall trigger in all of the format. And then we are at this point where I shouldn't let that bother me, because I don't want to make a second mistake, because I am all concerned. Cleric. Probably we're just hazarding that. Then we get some value out of this. Playing clerics. This is a cleric. Okay, they really need that thing in play, apparently. Okay, so we go like this. Put this in hand. Play. Yes. They said oops. Why did they say oops? Where did the... Wait a minute. Oh, they said oops because... Okay, I am just sleeping here. They said oops because Spikefield Hazard exiles. Okay, I have to pay attention. So, let's not drop the land and attack. Okay, and now we unfortunately will drop the land, because we need 6 for Minotaur as it stands right now. Can I say sorry? No. Legion Angel. I think we are just attacking into that. If they want to trade, we are actually fine with that. I don't think they do. And then probably we are just bloodthirsting it. Because now we can afford the Minotaur, the Sneaking Guide, so the situation is looking very, 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 very good. They have 3 cards in hand, so we don't know. Shepherd of Heroes is a good one. And I think if I am drawing a land, I am attacking the Shade into that. So I can replay it as a 5/3. I drew the Maze. So I don't think I will be attacking with the Shade. Or maybe I am, because if they like... No. Because I can give it Menace next turn. Probably I'm giving Minotaur Menace though. Because... They are probably... Okay, they're deadly alliancing it, okay. So... Then I guess it's pretty easy. It's just Zagras for lethal, almost. And they have Death Touch. So even if they have the +2/+2 to eat Zagras, I still get through. Yeah, they didn't want to deal with that. I still get through for a bunch of damage, and I 2-for-1 them. Okay, 5 wins, so now I have actually paid for the draft. So now there's no complaining. No more complaining. I have made 100 gems on the draft now. Opponent goes first. This hand is pretty good because I have the nice blocker in Skulker. And I have the Pack Beast to help pay for that, and drawing this means I won't be playing Spikefield Hazard, which is of course nice. And here I guess I'm playing Bugcatcher, because the party, like, if they don't drop something, okay, they drop Adept, which is a good card in here, but let's see. I think we're dropping Wizard to just ship a land. Right? We have 3 other lands in hand. And Minotaur is next. So I think we do like this. Then we ship, I guess we ship red. And there was no reason to play the hazard, so we're not attacking with that because we need the party type. Okay, healer, not terrible, also not great for us. Okay, Blood Priest. Okay, so we will Spikefield Hazard that, and it won't be able to count itself, but that doesn't matter because there is another cleric, but we do use up all of our mana. And if they attack like that, then I think we are doing pretty well because we have Minotaur. And I think we are attacking with everything. We don't have anything in hand that needs party. So I think we're just attacking like this. They'll trade off that. They'll take 7. Okay, they just took... Okay. So I think we will be playing Pack Beast into Skulker so that we have Death Touch on the defense, and a full party also, so that we can attack with Bugcatcher. Because they can't, they don't even have a good This should be good. Okay. Trade off and then come in for some damage. And now the situation is very good if we draw. Now the situation is a little worse. But I guess just playing Scorch Rider with haste. This is not a cleric. And I think we can also attack with Skulker. So I think we are doing this, then that, and then trying to just get through for damage. Okay, so they do get a counter. This does not look very nice. I will play the Fisher Wizard and chip the land. Maybe we get something good, like Sacris maybe. Or Vanquish, that's also nice. That means we can just Vanquish. How does this go? So whenever a non-creature does that, if that creature was a cleric, you may draw a card if you do lose 1 life. So this is not a cleric. Let's say I Vanquish that one. This one grows. So probably but they draw a card though from me killing that. And then I attack with everything. They eat something, then they go to 1. So I think I'm vanquishing, but it's very hard to determine because they draw a card with that. I don't want them to draw a card. So I think I'm killing that one. And then growing this is not that big of a deal. Then I am attacking with... Oh, this is Summoning Sickness, of course. So they eat something. Okay, only attacking with that. We have many good draw. They just... Can I... Were they dead? I had 8 power. Yeah, they were dead. If they didn't have any way to stop an Alpha Strike, they were dead. Okay, so this is the all-important game. 6 and 2. Will I go 7 and 2 and be completely 100% satisfied with the deck getting 7 wins? Or will I go 6 and 3 and just be moderately satisfied? That is the big question. These are always the best games. 6 and 3. 6 and 2, I mean. It's the most exciting ones. I don't know. I think it was correct not to kill the Taborax because, you know, I just didn't want them to draw an extra card. And Taborax is a cleric, and I'm pretty sure it triggers on itself, counts itself when it dies. So opponent goes first, but I do have Skulker, and so I do have. So this is fine, but not great. Ravager's Mazes. Okay, Ruin Crab. I don't actually think I am that scared of Ruin Crab in this deck. I am playing Fisher Wizard just to draw some more cards. I do need double red for some things, so I'll do like that. Okay, life just got a lot easier. The next turn, like with what I have here, I have a wizard and rogues, so I can get Zagras on turn 4. Do I want Skulker or Acquisitions Expert? I think I want... They did mill some good stuff there. I think actually Acquisitions Expert is pretty good here. It's one less power, but everything will have Death Touch anyways, and maybe I can hit something off of this. Couldn't. Is there anything? They have lands. That's a swamp. They don't have a swamp. Let's go kill the swamp maybe. Nope, no attacks. And then Zagras will be nice. Let's hope they don't have a counter spell. They have a Long Mage's Familiar. Alright, so we go Barons into Zagras. Into attack with everything. 19 cards. Right. Party is 2. Geyser Mage. Well, but Zagras has haste though. So that's not the worst thing I ever saw. But of course they did gain a bunch of life, so they did. Okay, trade off. And then if they kill Zagras now, I have a huge problem. Because the deck damage is very real now, 15 cards. If they don't kill Zagras... The Risen Riptide's not a problem for me, I think. So this has haste. And I can put Mace on it. Or I think that's pretty decent. And then I can leave back Acquisitions Expert. Unfortunately, they are all and of course they don't want to double block, but they would have to. So now they got this construct token, and they have to basically kill Zagras now. And even if they do have some pretty serious problems. Because of the token, actually. But if they kill Zagras now, well, that's not exactly killing him. So why is it that I don't just play Zagras? All right. So I did get to 7 wins. Oh, if you watched this, I'm so sorry for how much I was crying in the beginning. That was not... I mean, that was not proper. That was so embarrassing. It's just, but if you play Magic yourself, you know the feel bad feeling, right? You know the feeling of, come on, this deck is so busted. And then you just got absolutely destroyed. Okay, so I'll stop the video here. Thanks very much for watching. And, you know, I've made, I guess, an average of 10 misplays in every game. So if you like are proficient at Magic, please go to the comments and point them out. Would really love that. And yeah, thanks for watching if you have been. Peace.